Good morning. I hope you are very well and welcome to another session of Power Up PDHPE. Today we're chatting about 4 surprising inclusions in the brand new PDHPE syllabus here in New South Wales. And if you are a busy primary teacher, a busy high school teacher, you'll want to listen to these because they are some surprising inclusions. And if you haven't really had a chance to look at the brand new syllabus yet, I know many of you are in that boat. Primary school teachers, you guys have been on that little hamster wheel, going with all of the brand new syllabi that you guys have to tackle. And our PDHPE teachers in New South Wales, you guys have had your head deep in HMS, and I know that you're kind of only coming up for a bit of air, or you're still marking away at that very first task. So it has been a busy term, but it's really important for us to consider what these changes are and for us to think about what the impact of these changes are going to have on our programs, our assessments, our teaching and learning activities. And hopefully today you get a bit of a sneak peek into what those are. So look, when I look at the syllabus, there are quite a few changes, not just like the layout, not just a reduction in outcomes, not just the way the strands are now appearing. They are focus areas with a number of content points, like many of our new syllabi have been going for. But if we look at the nitty gritty, the actual teaching part of it, the content that we're actually teaching, you'll see quite a few different nuances. So I've pinpointed 4 major ones, but there are a few others that I might share with you guys next week, which are probably more filtered out. These are kind of like singular things that come up in a couple of the focus areas from our stage or early stage 1 all the way through to our stage 5 kids. So the first one is body systems. Body systems in its essence, our kids are going to be identifying the skeletal system and parts of the bones all the way back in primary school. So that is completely new for us here in New South Wales. Now I know there have been different versions of our PDHPE syllabus over the years. Now I don't remember learning about the bones, teaching the bones in the last syllabus, which I never taught. I just delivered professional learning on. Certainly the syllabus before that, it wasn't in there. Maybe the version before that, like pre-2004, we might have had that in there, but it has really featured in PASS for a number of years, and certainly stage 6 PDHPE. So our students will be learning about the bones and the muscular system in year 7 and 8, 9 or 10, 9 and 10, both stage 4 and 5. You will see different content points relating to those, and then that's filtered down to our primary schools in early stage 1 all the way through to stage 3. So that is a major inclusion, to learn about the structure and the function of the body in those early stages, and certainly all the way through to year 10. So I'm excited about this because I love the skeletal system. I love the muscular system. It really makes sense in terms of movement. So when we're teaching the kids how to throw different things or do particular fundamental movement skills, we can actually talk about, those bones and those muscles in the body. Certainly the kids in primary schools aren't going to learn about, your gastrocnemius and, your latissimus dorsi. They don't have to learn that stuff. They have to know that there's, we have muscles and we have bones in the body that help us move. That's kind of like what it's centered around, how these parts of the body enable us to move efficiently. So that's one major inclusion that you'll probably be quite shocked at. So primary school teachers, rely on us. We can help you with that. We've been teaching this stuff for a very long time. And certainly probably your science colleagues, or those of you who like science in primary schools, it may have been in there at some point. I'm not 100% sure. Now the second one that goes very closely with this one is biomechanics. So our kids in primary schools are not going to learn about biomechanics, but they are going to learn about the foundations of biomechanical principles. Obviously, our students aren't going to learn about those, higher order first year out biomechanics stuff in primary school, but they are going to learn about speed and motion and things like that has been included in the new syllabus. So that is a brand new inclusion. I know that it has been in the science syllabus before, around motion and speed and all those kind of things, then build up to, I think gravity. I think I saw gravity. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check that. But certainly speed, velocity, momentum is in our stage 4 and 5 syllabus. Now that's never been in PDHPE since I've known it. I have taught PDHPE for 20 years. I was also a PE student. We definitely didn't learn that back in the 90s. So I'm not sure pre that in the 80s or the 70s. If that was in PDHPE, but biomechanics is in stage 4 and stage 5 PDHPE. So if you start in first year biomechanics or second year biomechanics as a PDHPE teacher and you had no idea, that was me. I'm going to admit that. Year 2 was better for some reason. I think in our first year we learnt lots about like all the mathematical formulas, but we should have really done that first. We should have kind of done the practical application, which was in second year uni. Anyway, biomechanics is in, so it's obviously filtered through PASS. It's definitely in HMS, but now it's filtered through to stage 4 and 5. And you can't shoot the messenger, by the way. I'm just the bearer of knowledge. I didn't make these decisions around these syllabus inclusions, but they're here. We can't change them. We have to teach them. And we have to be equipped with the skills and knowledge and application to teach these concepts. The third one I'd love to share with you is just some changes around consent. And I know there has been a very big push across New South Wales around consent. Respectful relationships, you'll see that a lot. I'll probably talk about that next week. But consent, the way we kind of used to teach it is very different. And there is a very big push on consent in our brand new K-6 and 7 to 10 PDHPE syllabus. So it has been kind of spoken about a lot recently, but we've kind of tweaked our teaching according to what's been happening in our communities. So that is in the syllabus. It looks quite different to what we have done before. So things like protective behaviours in primary schools, you guys will see a bit of a shift with the language, certainly with the content, with how we teach it. There's a lot of differences that you will kind of notice. So at our K to 10 PDHPE forum, we are trying to hit some of these big changes because we need to get our head around it. It's a reimagining of the syllabus. There are lots of different things that we can start to think about and prepare ourselves for in terms of our programming, our scope and sequences, our resources, to really help set us up for success for our brand new PDHPE syllabus in New South Wales. So consent looks different. There are lots of different content points around consent, protective behaviours, all of those sorts of things. You'll also see that filtered down from stage 5 all the way through to early stage 1. The last one I want to talk about is creating written text. So that's the right terminology. It's kind of a little bit different how it's expressed, but our primary school colleagues, you guys will be all over this because it's already filtered through other syllabi. But for our stage 4 and stage 5 teachers, so PDHPE high school teachers, this is brand new for us. There are specific content points about creating written texts. We have been doing a lot of this in stage 4 and 5 already, certainly in stage 6, but it's really highlighting the importance of writing with our kids. So really teaching literacy explicitly in PDHPE. There are actual, there's outcomes and there's content points that go with this. So I love literacy, writing. That is my very big strength. So I'll be focusing on that a lot with you. So stay tuned for lots of resources and ideas and learning, but we are certainly focusing that at our K to 10 PDHPE forum just around the corner. So that is a big inclusion all the way down to early stage, not early stage 1, but you'll see vocab very much highlighted in the brand new PDHPE syllabus for primary schools. And I think stage 3 have a specific outcome on creating written text. So look, watch out, lots of changes, lots of really good positive changes that we are going to work together on to really get you unstuck. So if you haven't even touched the brand new primary school or the brand new high school PDHPE syllabus, we would love to invite you to our K-10, our inaugural K-10 PDHPE forum here in New South Wales. So we are hosting this at Sydney Olympic Park at the New South Wales Rugby League Centre of Excellence, May 1st and 2nd. So if you haven't even touched the brand new syllabus, if you're a primary school teacher, if you are a PDHPE teacher, a head teacher, coordinator, leader here in New South Wales, we would absolutely love to have you as we unpack this brand new syllabus together. We start to get our head around things, around content, around skills, and really what this brand new syllabus is going to get us to think about. So you can head to thelearnnet.com/forum to check it out, to register your spot, May 1st and 2nd at Sydney Olympic Park. We cannot wait to have you live in person together in community. Thank you so much for today. Power Up in PDHP will be back next Monday at 10:30. So I'd love to invite you to send me any questions you do have about either the primary and or high school PDHPE syllabus here in New South Wales, the brand new one, and any of your questions that you do have. Thanks so much, guys. Have the best day. Take care.